Hey guys, how's it going? So, I just wanted to talk to the world today, but the world is being deceived right now. It's thinking that, whatever we do is fine. Even if it's wrong, we can just get away with it. But I'm telling you, there is a judge of the universe, and when we die, we meet that judge. We can't just think that everything we do is fine and we're not going to get punished for it. Now, I'm not going to teach the same thing. I'm going to go in a different direction. I'm going to talk about the deception of the world, what we believe, and where it's leading. Before you come to Jesus, you feel free in this world. You feel like you can do whatever you want. You feel happy. You feel like you're living your life. And you don't want to give up your sin because it makes your flesh feel good. But a lot of this stuff that we say and we think and believe is nonsense and it's stupid. For instance, a lot of people believe that hell is going to be fun. They think that burning is no big deal, but when they get to hell, their attitude changes, believe me. Burning is not fun. And neither is being sentenced to eternity for what you did here in this world. Don't think for a second, even if your parents don't punish you, that you're just going to get away with it in the end. Because once you die, Jesus will punish you. I'm talking to the world here. It's time for the world to wake up. The world needs to stop believing all this garbage that the enemy's feeding them. Because the enemy wants all of you damned. He wants all of you in his pocket. He wants you to suffer and burn forever with him. He wants you away from God. He wants you away from Jesus. Because Jesus is the way to heaven. The only way, in fact. And the only way you can get to heaven is through Jesus. Said in John 14, verse 6. The enemy is trying to deceive children of God and also people that aren't saved. And a lot of times we fall into sin. We get tempted. We think, a little sin is not too bad. But the more we feed it, it grows. We start to think that everything is going to be fine no matter what. We start to think that, even though we're doing bad things, we're sinning and doing whatever we want, that it's not such a bad thing. You get my point. I'm sure you get my point. And the reason why the enemy is attacking you so much, especially if you're a child of Jesus, is because there's a great outpouring and he doesn't want you to be a part of it. The enemy does not want you to go to heaven, and he most certainly does not want you bringing other people to heaven. He wants to damn everybody. He tries to destroy you, tries to kill you spiritually. And if that's too hard for him, he's going to try to kill you physically. Because he hates Jesus. He wants to defeat Jesus. But he won't, because the Bible says in the end he's going to get his butt kicked and thrown in the lake of fire. So don't play his game. Don't stop playing church. Stop pretending like you're a Christian. And stop believing that your lifestyle is okay. Your selfishness and your material things, your idols. Your lifestyle is not okay with Jesus. It's time that you change. You give your life to Jesus and you change your lifestyle and you start believing the truth. The truth will set you free. That's the one thing that will set you free. Not the world, not sin. Sin keeps you trapped. It deceives you into thinking you're free. It's time to put your faith in Jesus because that's the only way you'll get to heaven. But do it for real, because He'll say to the goats on his left, "Depart from me, I never knew you." I think I got my point across. The world needs to stop believing the lie of the enemy. It's coming down to it. Jesus is returning soon. And when he returns, the tribulation will start. And that's when the enemy will damn as many people as he can by passing out the mark of the beast. But those that are truly in love with Jesus, well, the ones that will be left behind will obviously be the ones on the fence. But Jesus will supernaturally protect them from getting the mark, because they will be saved in the end and taken to heaven. But for the time being, you want to go to heaven. You want to get raptured. You don't want to stay down here when the tribulation starts. A lot of people can be saved right now if you just ask Jesus to show you what to do, believe in Jesus wholeheartedly, and spread the word. You can save more people that would have been